So we open with Rai telling everybody how he had to save Charmaine's day because of the feud she got into with Drea. So apparently Kitty told Rai while he was turning up in Vegas this was a shot at his friend Anthony, whose baby mama he had busted bussies with. Rai is a narcissistic sociopath. He knew what he was doing. He said, I humped your girl and now I'm having fun. Rai don't care about nobody in his life. Meanwhile, with Kitten the Londoner, he thinks that she's beautiful, attractive, intelligent, and that's why you're gonna drop her but by the middle of next season. She's basically the show's bed warmer at this point, since Charmaine can't do it anymore. Just going from lap to lap. So Rai's offered him a position at 9mag. I'd go there if you want to actually make money tattooing. Because ain't nothing going on at Second City but the rent. The booth rent, the shop rent, probably some equipment rent, but ain't nobody tattooing. Just a whole lot of rent paying. He said, yeah, I'm going to go on over to 9mag. I don't want nothing to do with Second City. Ooh, he looked good on this beach. She said, Kitty gonna say, I mean, it's a good opportunity, but he gonna take 50% of your money. He's like, it's his business. That's what happens when you tattoo. It's that or booth rent, so whatever. Well, I heard Rai laughing at me with Caesar. He acts funny. Girl, because they both ran through you. That's why they tee-heeing and hoo-hooing. You ran from Caesar's lap to Ryan's. It's funny. It's funny to me. It's funny to them. I guess it wouldn't be funny to you. Kitty says, I just can't believe it. Charmaine and Rai knew what I went through when I left New York. Now they realize you brought that stuff on yourself. Now they realize, oh, this is why Caesar left you. That's why everybody's laughing, because they're seeing you continue to create the same problem over and over again. Basically, you're running for Duchess, and you saw how Duchess worked out for Duchess. It didn't. Over at Second City Inc., we're playing Never Have I Ever, because we sure ain't playing Do a Tattoo and Get Paid for it. So Prince comes in and Charmaine starts apologizing for him having to go over to 9mag and give up 50% of his income to Rai. And he said, I didn't like that. I was embarrassed. I came to tattoo for you. Well, this is what happens when you're working with a businesswoman with no business acumen. She said, well, I definitely don't want you to think that I intentionally did you dirty. He said, okay, so am I going to get that 50% back, or is this just lip service? Lip service. She gonna say, that's between him and Ryan. I'll look weak if I give him the 50%. One, you ain't got the 50% because you ain't making no money. And two, if you had done what you were supposed to do, he would have been where he was supposed to be and not given up half his money. He should have gone home. I would have taken my happy butt home and been like, well, look, I ain't giving up half the coin. I'll give him 25%. And the truth is, he should have said, no, I'm going to need you to negotiate this since you're the one placing me over here. I ain't giving up 50%. I could just go home. Prince is like, you know what? I'm really understanding what Drea was talking about. This heifer don't know what the F she on. So Rai's taking some time off to do some extra therapy to find out why he's a stone cold asshole. However, the cute Londoner drops by to begin his guest residency. Rai says, look, as long as you ain't no alliance with Cat or nothing, we could work it out. Because I saw how she went off at the convention. She's still low-key mad at me for dropping her like a bad habit. I don't know why she thought she could land me if she couldn't land C's, but whatever. That's like failing the second grade and then trying to skip to the sixth. So now he gonna try to play peacemaker between Rai and Kitty so that his life can be a lot easier. All right, I see you integrate your way into the show. Now we got Prince cooking with his girlfriend. We didn't need this scene. And he's spelling quiche with a K. They really need to get more languages in schools. And now he telling his girl, he was like, I couldn't even tattoo in my own booth at the convention. He's like, I know it might have been business, but it's feeling quite personal. It's real personal when she messing with your check. So the London guy is at 9mag connecting with the other artists. He gonna do a tattoo on this girl. She seems real friendly, but not trying to flirt, just like in a cool lesbian kind of way. The energy raw. Dixon wishes she could give. So at Charmaine's house of delusion, she refuses to take any responsibility for any of the mess at the convention. She gonna say, well, Prince should be mad at Drea. Drea was the one who kicked him out of the spot, not me. You were the one who was supposed to have the spot together to begin with because you're the boss. Then you couldn't even keep it professional with Drea, so that she ended up feeling like, well, you know what, I'm gonna just put you out of your space since you wanna act like that and charge me booth rent when I ain't even doing no tattoos and you ain't got no equipment. Kitty and Drea's behavior, the loudness, the ratchetness, so you'd just rather be quietly unprofessional and unprepared. Because if you had taken care of everything, you would have had your own booth. Wouldn't have been no loudness, wouldn't have been no reason for Kitty to show up because Drea wouldn't have felt like she needed backup. And also, if you could actually delegate and tell Kitty what her job is, rather than always being upset with her for not doing what you thought she should have done, when you never told her what she was actually supposed to do, she wouldn't be an enemy either. You created enemies out of two of these women. They were trying to be on your team. But you can't take any responsibility. Charmaine really gonna say, I found a place for him to work and it worked out. Yeah, and he lost half his income and you don't seem to give a shit. It didn't work out. So before Rai go on his little mental hiatus, he's gotta help out Heifer Maine and struggle City Inc. So everybody getting together for the Ponderoro. Ryan, Don, Four, and Steven are going to be the mediators. But Dre is attending via Zoom. She's like, look, I don't even need to be here for this little check. When Charmaine gets her ass off her shoulders, that's when I'll show up. Child, Drea is reading shit Maine for filth. This is the one shop I've worked in where the owner doesn't know what she's doing. You don't want to educate yourself. You don't care about tattoo artists. You don't know what's going on. You want to play the shop owner, but you don't want to be a shop owner. So Drea's like, look, I'm here for the platform, but I don't want to mess with Charmaine no more. And Don's like, well, you should just be happy to be on the show because you get to show off your artwork and who you are, aka get your Instagram up and get your gigs going. I'm gonna make some oatmeal. Charmaine says, well, the disrespect level was just too high. I don't look at her the same. I can't continue to work with her. You don't work, Heifer. You can't keep supplies in your shop. You can't keep artists in your shop. You can't register for a convention. What purpose do you serve, Shitmaine? I swear. So Kitty starts to tell Charmaine, look, at our last meeting, you came in on the rah-rah. So Prince pipes up and says, let me tell you what really went down. Prince said, we started off on some business, but then we went to the personal because Charmaine said Kitty wasn't there for her and Kitty trying to be there for her. Shitmaine gonna say, Prince's playback is not accurate. No, what isn't accurate is your acumen. Your business acumen. That's what's inaccurate. And what's inept is you, boo-boo. I don't care if you're an original artist, Prince. I'm not going to tolerate disrespect from anyone. But you disrespect everybody. You disrespected him by not getting him a place in his own booth at his own shop. You disrespected his check by not even trying to negotiate with Rai or reimbursing him. But you want all this respect. Oh, but Charmaine says, well, Prince, you and Dre are bumping bus, but you're dating my friend Mariah. See, production always telling they business. You whole trash bag. You cannot work in my shop. You cannot work in my shop. Really, sink fucker? Now, it's okay for you to fuck Ashley's man, but now that it happens to your friend, I'm sorry, but hoes of a feather fuck together. So Rai says, well, look, the big issue ain't who humping on who. This is about business, not about bussy. Rai's cornrows are tight today. What are we doing as a crew? Y'all don't work together as a crew. You're here to get shine separately. Charmaine was here to get on the radio. Kitty's here to find a husband to hump on. And the rest of them just want to be Instagram famous. So Kitty's like, oh, I'm not a part of the crew. And Rai said, we were close. And then you threw her away like you do all the other women in your life. But he's upset that she brought up that Anthony mess. Don't even bring up that Anthony mess because I was trying to look out for you. You were being stubborn, and I'm sure he was, but sometimes you gotta let adults adult, boo-boo. Why you take somebody else's side? Because you're an ass, Ryan. You a goofball. You ain't gonna play me like no goofy ass girl because I'm never that. Honey, that you are goofy. You are goof troop. You're giving Myrtle Urkel with these glasses on and that dusty bun right now. She's goofy. So Rai Rai cusses Kitty out and they gotta get him off stage. And he's like, you know what? Let me try to fix me before I fix the group. So you ain't get shit done. This was a waste of an episode, like it's been a waste of a season. Well, that was the shit. Let's get to the next episode.